Hi, it's your girl. I'm back. Your girl is wonderful. Not for real. She's she helps you wonderful also, right? Not for real, I do. And you look wonderful even if you don't feel wonderful, right? You knew I was gonna say that. Okay, y'all. I was gonna make a different video, but I still might make that or whatever. But this one turned into so I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but I'm gonna start talking about like right now this one is gonna be about my life when I was outside. I'm still homeless, don't get it twisted. But when I was actually outside, so and I was like writing down my whole day, every day that I was actually outside. And some of it when I just became homeless, period. And some things before that too. But okay. So um trying to see if this is one to um I might go back to that one. I don't know. I don't know. I'll just do this one. Okay. This one is on 10/5/23. Um I got up a little later than what I usually do since I've been outside. I talked with a girl who's been out here since I've been out here for a little bit. I've talked to a girl who's been out here since I've been out here, I guess only a little bit, for a little bit. I think she felt some kind of way because I didn't just let her sleep in the bus stop shelter last night. I remember this day too. Um, oh well, she saw how I felt to be out in the open, sleep, like I keep being. I know that the weather said that it was going to rain, and I knew that the bus stop shelter would get wet, so she left early. I had nowhere to go. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I had nowhere to go, so I stood out in the shelter and got kind of wet. I remember this the day I saw somebody that I knew. Until I went into Meyer to get me something to eat, use the restroom, and charge my phone a little. However, it didn't work out like that. I couldn't charge my phone for some reason. I believe that they somehow, I be on one sometimes, they somehow cut the electricity when I come. My phone didn't charge a bit. In fact, it lost some power. Before I went in, though, I saw Jackie's friend, or cousin's friend. She came out to smoke on her break. We talked for a little bit. I kind of explained my story to her before I realized who she was. I didn't want to talk to anyone I knew about what was going on with me. However, I guess I ended up doing it ultimately, though. Third party. I was kind of upset with myself for doing so, but in the end, I guess it was really God's plan. Really. He may want people to know my struggle so they know where He took me from. The man, Johnny, didn't come over today. I guess because I guess because I snapped when I got off the bus last night about people looking through my bags. Then took my bags and didn't say anything to him. I went in the store to get me something to eat. When I came back out, he was gone, and I haven't seen him since then. Usually he'd come and offer me to come over and charge my phone to take a shower or a nap. I'm almost certain I'm almost certain that if I hadn't snapped, that he would have invited me in out of the cold and rain. Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. However, I just believe that it was God's plan for me to leave and move on from there. So I did. I kept praying to God that I don't go back, that I keep praying to God that I don't want to go back there. God is so strategic. I ended up leaving my phone when I left to catch the bus, so I had to go back and get it. Before I knew, where was I at? Before I knew that I left my phone, while I was approaching the bus stop, the bus was pulling up, letting people off. I was still on the other side of the street, so I knew that I had missed it. Excuse me. That's when I noticed that I had left my phone. So I went back to get it. I knew that at that time, there was no way that I could get back to Meyer, where I didn't want to go anyway, because the last bus to take me there was gone, even from downtown. So he didn't let me go back there. I got off the bus downtown, asking the Lord where I'm supposed to be. Sorry, y'all. But I'm still upload this, cause yeah, I'm not reading it over and I'm not starting over. So please excuse me. Let me just say that. Please excuse me, y'all. Okay, where is I at? So he didn't let me go back there. I got off the bus downtown, asking the Lord, where am I supposed to be? Where I'm supposed to be. That was all I was asking in my head the whole time last night. I walked down the street to see if I saw a place to lay in front of the doorways. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. I'm I walked down the street to see if I saw a place to lay in front of the doorways of a building. He kept telling me to go where I was the last time I came down here. So I did. I ended up running into a female that I knew. We sat up and talked for a little while. She's kind of on the same thing as me. We both understood that God has a plan for our lives and that being homeless and showing us who was for and against us is a part of it. If you ain't never been homeless, I promise you don't want to be. Definitely don't. Now I'm looking to see what day that was. What is that one? Okay. So this is the next day. 10/6/23. I woke up and the female that I know was already up with her stuff already packed and ready to go at 6:30 in the morning. She was telling me where she goes to brush her teeth and wash her face at. She also told me of a couple of places in which I could charge my phone at. God is so good. When the place opened up, I went and brushed my teeth and washed my important parts, changed my clothes, came back and started writing in my notebook. As the sun comes out, I'm starting to get more sleepy, but I'm not about to lay back down though. Yeah, it was real out there. And this is kind of like when I first, okay, let me finish reading this and then I'll say it. If I remember how, I hope I remember though. Yeah, see, I started writing tiny just so I could, like it's 2, two lines of sentences in one line. Like I started off like this, and then I went to this because I didn't know how long, whatever. So let me get back to reading it. But yeah, okay. Let me finish reading it first, and hopefully I can remember what I was gonna say. Let me see. I'm gonna lay back down. I'm trying to think of when I'm going to move around. I want to go check my mail for whatever reason. Go get my son's card. Go get him some things since he's not good enough to move about. It's my baby. J. Cole, the baby child over here, not the middle child, the baby child. Love you, J. Cole. My little boy. Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay. Maybe cook for him and we'd all have something good for us to eat for the night and come back, I guess. So, after doing all of this, I had to pee, so I went back to where I brushed my teeth at this morning. Then I came out and listened to a couple of videos on YouTube. I switched my spot where I was eating at, and in front of me on the ground is a pair of black glasses. I remember this day. Yesterday at Meijer, when I went to the restroom, right outside of the door of Meijer, I saw a pair of lime green / black glasses with white polka dots glasses on the ground out there. I remember this. Like, to me, that's a sign. I just saw glasses, and then I saw glasses again. Like, what was going on? I don't know. They telling me to pay attention, look. I don't know. But everything means something. Okay. So, since I know that nothing is a coincidence, I'm trying to figure out what it means because it definitely means something. I'm asking God for understanding. Someone just walked up to me as I was writing, and he had 2 5s folded in his hand. Yes, I remember this. That was my life. He unfolded them and gave me one. It may not mean much to other people, but it means a lot to me. It definitely did. God is so good. The God could have given it to anyone, but he came all the way over here and blessed me with it. Thank you, Jesus. This girl brought me to some guy's attention, a co-worker of hers. Anyway, then started talking about homeless people. Okay, then start talking about homeless people. He, I felt was trying to play it off by looking and saying, "No, that's not her." On the real, I probably was. You hear me? Cause he didn't want to seem like, like why are you doing all that, or why are you saying it out loud? Like, yes, that's her, but I'm gonna say it ain't her. We know it's her. That's how he was saying it. So okay, let me see. Earlier when I was here, they caught me after I washed up and changed my clothes. The other lady was the other lady with them came in and caught me brushing my teeth. The girl who brought me the girl who brought me up was trying to show out because I looked back up at her when she was talking all that homeless stuff. And I guess she caught herself demonstrating how she beat up a girl, beat me up. I remember that. She just started demonstrating in the air. But looking my way, girl, let me tell you something. But see, I know we see you didn't try it, so that's all that matter because you knew better. Don't get the homelessness confused. Like I don't know what you think that means, but if I were guessing, right? If I were guessing what it meant, I would think that they are really struggling and they might want to get something off their chest. Like I ain't about to push them so I can be the one to help them get it off their chest. No, thank you. Nope. Yeah, 'cause she really did almost find out. For real. Quit testing people. Thinking that you knowing how this gonna turn out. Where I'm at. Where am I at? Okay. She was talking about homeless stuff and I guess she called herself demonstrating how she beat me up. Girl, don't just assume that you win. You better hope that you don't lose your job today or become homeless. So another thing about a couple of days ago, I woke up to a bus driver telling me some people on the bus, people on the bus stop to watch out for the raccoon. I jumped up to see which trash can that he was talking that he was saying it was in because I took preventative measures to keep them away from the trash by us. So I was up now. Then let me see. Then a dude came and sat down across the street by us, me. Mind you, no one was at the bus stop at this time. So I kind of figured that this is the man that Brenda was telling me about. And sure enough, it was. I looked up and he was watching me. He was watching his phone and playing with himself. I said, I said that to say, oh man, I said that to say, It's a man right here just playing with himself. Now, what does that mean? Too many coincidences or similarities. What does it all mean though? Anywho, eventually I left and went to visit my son at work because I had a coupon for a free sub, small sub. I went to the one that my son works at. I checked my I checked my mail, went to Meyer and talked to the girl for a bit. Oh, okay, okay, so that girl. Until it was time for my bus to take off. I went to go get my son's card because he said I could use it. I took a nap, but before I did, he was telling me about what his TT said. A little backstory. I was talking to what I thought was a random female about what I was going through. Today, everyone knows. Nicole was questioning my son about it. Her mom even called me a couple of times. I finally spoke with her and she was she was asking about my well-being and offered help if she could. That touched me for real. That right there did because my own family they knew I was out there and didn't even check at all. But knew I was out there. God sees everything. That's all, I just gotta forgive these people. Okay? And I ain't saying that's easy because that's a hard thing to do. Okay? Finally spoke with her. Okay. I thought that was very nice and supportive, especially since my own family knows what's going on. I'm glad that it is. Cousin even text with me back and forth to offer help and support. I really appreciate it. Sorry, y'all, but this video has to go on till at least the end of this one. Okay, I really appreciated it, even though it came at the price of everyone knowing, finding out. Excuse me. My former guy friend, even texted me and told me to hit him when I got the chance. I don't feel like I could, because he messed up our friendship over his somebody, and I'm cool with that. It's the end of the Yeah, I was finding places to squeeze these stories in. Let's see, that's the 6th. Okay, day. I don't even know what the last word I said, okay? And I cannot day. What even was said? It's the end of the day, and the chick that was here yesterday is not here tonight. I guess I didn't look right, good enough for her. Oh well, it's cool. I'm solo Michael for a reason. I was texting back and forth with cousin all damn night until I surrendered and just let her come and get me. She pulled up at about 6 something in the morning. We were still on the phone, but for some reason, we were still on the phone, but for some strange reason, y'all forgive me. Again, I'm not gonna start this over, so sorry. This is the real. Okay, but for some reason, where am I at? But for some strange reason, for this to be a Friday night, it was not one homeless person around. I thought that it would. I thought that to be very strange, odd. Although I don't know how it is down here on the weekend. Okay, yeah, and then I got 7th. I got a little bit of that, so I don't know what must have happened. Then the 8th, but so I'll come back with other days, I guess. You know what I'm saying? This is my homeless chronicles. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I really do appreciate it. For real, I do. Um, feel free to like. Feel free to share. I don't care. Feel free to subscribe. Why not? You here? Um, feel free to leave a comment if you want. Okay, and yeah, always pray. Stay prayed up. For real. Pray for yourself. Pray over yourself. Pray over your family. Pray over your friends. Pray over your neighborhood. Pray over your spouse if you have one, I guess, yes. I mean, not I guess, but yes. Pray over your neighborhood. You live there. Pray over your country. You live in it. And do y'all know what I'm about to say? Okay. Always remember to never forget to do what? Yeah. Pray for your enemies, your haters, your naysayers. Those is praying for your downfall, for they will surely be there to watch God set that table before you in the presence of them, your enemies. Pray for those who's praying for your downfall. Did I just say that? Pray for those who's trying to cast the net out for your feet, for they will surely without a doubt fall into it themselves. So, okay, y'all. That's your girl's time. She loves to love you, good people. No, for real. She out.